What's up guys, this is Colin from Cutlass Knives, and I've got some kukris. I don't know, I just felt like doing this video because I'm going to do some cut tests with some of these later today because I realized that I now have 3 kukri knives. So, first off is this cold steel two-handed kukri machete. You can see I've done a little handle wrap with some green paracord on there. This knife is scary. This machete is just absolutely huge. I can't even attempt to fit this in frame. So I'll just let it sit with the logo there. This machete came not sharp. The finish, this black finish on the blade came actually all the way down the edge, which was really annoying. And if you even watch on Cold Steel's test video of this, you will see that it has been sharpened completely, so there's no black edge on there. But when you get this blade, it will be finished on the edge. Of course, you can see the black is almost gone, but I have spent hours and hours sharpening this with my triangle sharp maker. Yes, I know, it looks silly to sit there with the little sharp maker and this big machete, but hey, it works. Works fine. But yeah, this machete is just awesome, and now that I have it sharpened, it's really sharp. I don't have any paper to do a cut test, but you know what I mean. Second up is this actual traditional kukri from... Christ, where's that from? Nepal. Yeah, Nepal is where this kukri is from. And you can see the gorgeous engraving all down the blade. And this is actually a cheaper knife. I believe it cost around $20 in Nepal. You can see this leather wrapped sheath with the bronze piece on the end that's really sharp. There's these 2 secondary knives in the handle. One is a knife and the other is actually a sharpener, so those are handy. The kukri actually has a 0 edge too, which I will show you. I don't know if I can get that in picture, but it does have a 0 edge. So what that means is the blade actually just goes straight down to one point. There's no extra grinds, no nothing. It's just a 0 edge, which I like. It's just hell of a lot harder to sharpen. This came from Nepal, from the ex-Gurkha Kukri house. That's probably not going to focus, but if you head over to nepalkukrihouse.com, I will put the link in the description, but you can actually order these very gorgeous kukris for decent prices. You can get up to hundreds of dollars for the really nice ones, but this one, you know, it's got brass finish, it's got a real wood handle, it's all handmade, and what, 20 bucks plus, you know, another 20 bucks shipping because it's from Nepal. That's still a great deal. The last knife I want to talk about is what I got in the mail yesterday. Is my Cold Steel Raja 2. This is just a badass knife, man. This is just huge. I've heard countless people say that you don't know how big this knife is until you hold it in your hand, and that is so true. This knife is just awesome. You can see from the band-aid there, I've already cut my finger on it, but it's not too bad. But, you know, I'm not going to get into this knife too much. Everyone has a review. But it's got the wave feature, and it's got an AUS 8A blade steel, which actually isn't bad. This knife actually took a lot of abuse yesterday. I was cutting up a lot of stuff with it, and a little bit of soap and water, and the blade's nice and clean again, so I just touched it up a bit with my sharp maker, and that is shaving sharp. See the Raja 2 logo there. It's a gorgeous knife. After this part of the video is done, I'm going to insert some footage of some cut tests with some cans and bottles and stuff, so stay tuned. Alright, here is my cut test for my kukri video. I assume there's 5 things I have to cut, so I'll do 5 different cut tests. This is just a pop can full of water. It's attached by a carabiner to some paracord that is tied to a tree. My Cold Steel two-handed kukri machete. Let's give it a shot. As you can see, rips through a pop can pretty easy, but so will pretty much anything. So let's try something a little bit harder. 2-liter bottle full of water. Let's rig this up with my carabiner. I always do. There we go. Well, let's give that a shot, shall we? As you can see, it cuts through cleanly, just like butter. Alright, we know what this can do. let's try something else. Another pop can. Let's try my Cold Steel Raja 2. See? Cuts through cleanly. Let's try one more with this machete. Well, this Raja 2. Sorry. Distracted by a dog barking. Alright, let's rig this up. There you go. 2-liter bottle. Don't expect to cut through it, but we'll give it a couple shots. Sorry about that, guys. My camera just died. So, I actually didn't notice my camera died, and I already did the cut test, but luckily I noticed and I found another 2-liter bottle. So, pull out my Raja 2 again, pull out my 2-liter bottle, let's see what we can do. It's not too bad. I'll show you this a little bit closer, but maybe. There. You can see this actually cut through twice. Somehow we hit it so hard that it spiraled right around. So there you go. That's sharp. Now finally, I'm gonna do one more just for fun. This knife has, my traditional kukri has a very soft blade steel, so I don't want to cut anything too serious with it. It's more of a decorative knife, but I'm not gonna buy a knife and not cut something with it. Are you crazy? First thing I'll do when I buy a Sebenza, be out here cutting stuff. Alright, cut a hole in the top of this milk jug, fill that full of water. Let's see what this traditional kukri can do to it. Never actually cut anything with this knife, so it's going to be a treat for you and me. Damn. Not too shabby, eh? So there you go, guys. That is my cut test video. Take this inside and oil it. Remember, if you have a blade that can rust, keep it oiled. Especially if you're out doing cut tests like this. Thanks for watching.